Hello, this is Peter, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to build your first module in Drupal 7. A very simple module where we are going to just output some text in a paragraph. So anyways, I'm gonna show a great information source is of course the website at api.drupal.org, where you can read a bunch of information about module building in Drupal, and there's a lot of all the hooks you can read about here, and there's a bunch of stuff here you can learn from. So a great site. But anyways, I have installed a new Drupal 7 site here, and I will go to my just skip this, and I'm in my Drupal test site in my Drupal site. I will now go on the sites, all modules, and here I have created a module called here I've created a folder called my module. That folder contains two files, a .info file and a .module file. Okay, so let's take a look at the .info file. Here in my .info file, I have an ID tag. That's it's a sort of stamp. And the second line, I have named my module. Name equals my first module. Next we have a description, and it basically tells what this module is about. And line 4th we have a package equals module building. And if you go, I can show you here on the modules. We have all our core modules, built-in modules. And you can see here is my package module building, which I named right here. And we also have the name of my module and the description of my module. Okay, and in next line I have defined what the core is. I have said it's because I'm using Drupal 7, so therefore I have written 7.x. So if it were Drupal 6, you had to write 6.x. Okay, so the final line is the files I want to add. And files brackets equals my module.module. That's the second line I have in my folder here, a .module file. And it's very important that you name both the files the same name in module building. Okay, let's take a look at my module.module file. Here's our module file. I have a PHP tag. I have an ID, commented ID tag. And here I have some text, which is very important if other users should use your module. Then they can basically, this is a documentation of what the module does, an explanation. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna implement is a hook menu, and I can tell you a little about what hooks are in Drupal. And hooks allow modules to interact with the Drupal core, and Drupal modules. The Drupal module system is based on concepts called hooks, and each hook has a defined set of parameters, you can say that, and a specific result type. But anyways, you can read much more about the different hooks and and the description of what they are doing in api.drupal.org. Okay, let's get on with our implementation of my hook menu. I'm just gonna, oops, just forgot to close it. Gonna make a function called, let's call it my module. Oops, I forgot. My module underscore menu, and that implements your hook menu. We give our hook menu a variable called items in this case, and in here I'm setting my first module. It's the path to our URL I'm setting here, and we are going to set it in an array which contains the following. We have a title which points to my first module, a comma to start a new line, and we will have a description which tells us what this module does. And next line here is I'm going to give it a page callback, and we'll go into depths about that in just a second. I will name it my module underscore page, and now I will make a access arguments, because this basically tell that we allow everyone to access this, we allow the module to be accessible for everyone. So access content will do that. So anonymous users and administrators and so on can access this module. So next I'm returning all of the items over here. Okay, next function I will make is my page callback, because this page callback I have pointed at set to my module underscore page. We'll just copy this, and my next function will be called that, open brackets, and in this I will make an output, and variable output equals, and just something to hold it in. And now I wanna set something, put some text in my output. Now I'm making a variable with output and a dot equals. This means that we are adding something to the output, and I just make a paragraph. Hey, this is my first module. It works great. Something like that. and ending paragraph. Next, I'm returning my output variable so we can output some text. Okay, so basically we have our hook menu with items, and we have my path here into the URL, and we have setting an array which contains title, a description, and our page callback, my module underscore page, which points to this function right here. And we have set an access arguments to an array of access content, so means that everyone can see this module and have access to see this module. And here I'm just making my page callback with some output, and I'm making some text in my output here, and finally I'm returning the output. Okay, so let's go to our Drupal 7 site and enable our module, save configuration. Little slow. Okay, finally. And now we're going to our home page. You can see here came under my navigation came my first module, that's the title, and when I hover over it, it's my description which I gave in my hook menu. This is my first module with text, and I'm clicking on it, and there we have the URL, my first dash module, which I've set over here in our hook menu, and my title, and the text I have outputted in the page callback. So pretty easy, and I hope you got a little more knowledge about how Drupal module building works with hooks, very simple output with text. And in next video I can show you how you can add some CSS and style something if you want more of these videos. And just point out in and comment if you want me to do some specific videos about something in Drupal. So anyways, that's about it. Bye for now.